Hey, what's up everybody? David here from Tough Guys. Today we've got kind of a weird project. We're going to quickly be wrapping this old chicken coop house thing so we can put our plants inside of it here for winter. It's a plan my wife put together using some plastic to basically just wrap around the outside of it. So that's what we're gonna do. This is a super easy, quick project, but I figured I would show off like the way we're gonna do it and the few minor tools we're gonna use in order to put this together. So come along with us, social media links below. Thanks for supporting what we do, and let's start. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some of this hornet and wasp killer because they like to live inside of this thing. So before I get stung 400 times, we're gonna do that. Spots here. Going up in that. Oh! You know, your time is near. I don't think they got him.
It just made him angry.
Yep. They're all inside of there too. Nope. Nope.
I see him.
Whoa. They're all up in the yard now.
Yeah, they're pissed off.
Pissed. So this is a video on how to get stung by wasps a lot. I think I got two with that shot.
I saw that.
Whoa!
So they can
I don't like killing bees, just for the record. Wasps are pieces of trash animal things.
And hornets too.
They serve no purpose other than to sting people, so you insect loving. All right, I think I got all the wasps murdered and they're gone. So now we've got a few things we're cleaning up and putting some platforms in place. Good opportunity to try out this new skill drill driver. We got to remove some stuff that we put in here previously when we did have rabbits in there. That's a sad story for another day. The rabbit grave may or may not be right over there. Anyways, so we're gonna keep this going. We'll show you what we've got inside before we start wrapping the outside of it in plastic. So this thing is a thing that we put together for the rabbits to eat. We would put their food in here, and then this was for like straw bits, and they could go out. Some kind of design we found. But anyways, we've got it screwed in. So we're just trying to clear out the space. Lay down an old fence panel over there, and some boards on some cinder blocks. Basically just spots to put the plants in here so that they
get them off the ground so that the pots don't rot, because some of them are wood.
Exactly. Hey. I'm sure we overdid this as usual. Okay, there's nothing there.
Try pulling it off.
I see, said the blind man. It's a star head. So now we're gonna go back and find that. So it's a little side note on my video that I also did on this product here, because I'm kind of testing this out right now. As far as I know, as of this moment, there's nowhere to put an extra bit on this. So it's a good example. Just now I had to stop what I'm doing to go all the way to the shop because there wasn't a place to put the star bit. Most of these drills will have one here on the back side. I don't know, unless they're wanting you to like feed it in to an opening on here and it holds the bit. I can't figure out where you would. So not trying to beat up skill on this, but it's something that I wish they would do. That's a really weird size. Plan B. Actually, that's plan C. Because plan A was just taking it off with this. Plan B was star tips that I have nowhere to store. Plan C was this giant crowbar. I'm just gonna rip it off the wall now. We got this side laid down already. We showed you. Put a couple of pavers and then another piece of extra fence. We had a few pieces left from when we recently did this fence replacement. So that's what we've got here. So we have a platform, we have a little walkway here, and some more spots to fill this up with plants. And just to show it more from far away, if you were building something like this, it's super simple. It's just 2x4 construction. They've got a little bit of corrugated metal up on top of this side, but nothing crazy. That's a much better view of that. Super easy construction. And this was already here when we moved in. So basically just utilizing this structure so we can store our plants. because we have tons of plants out here that are gonna die as it gets colder.
So you always want to have something on the ground whenever you're putting plants down, even if it's like a little wire thing. We have several of them here. Most of the pots, or a lot of the pots that we have holes in the bottom. If you have it sitting on bare dirt, the water's going to sit in the pot and rot the roots. So it's imperative that you have something elevating them that has drainage, which the fence has, you know, slits in it, so the water will go out.
Here is that plastic that we got. We got this at Ace Hardware. It's a film guard. It is a 10 foot by 100 foot 6 mil, just a clear plastic. I think this was about 50 or 60 bucks. My son is hitting the trampoline now. So that's what this is. We're gonna get this rolled out and put on. Quick here just to show, these are the two staple guns we are using. There's two random different types of staple guns. This one is from Arrow. They both use the T50 screws. The T50, they both use the T50 staples. That's what they use. And they're just, you know, tension driven staple guns. They shoot staples out of them. That's what we're gonna use to attach the plastic. The plastic that we're using is a 6 mil, and we'll show the box up close. And then the types of staples, the thickness of these, I believe is 1/4 inch. All right, so we got the top piece thrown over, and now we'll be able to wrap around the outside of it. Remember, it's just to keep the heat inside. This top piece had that piece of metal on it already. So we've got that wrapped around, and now we're gonna keep going. So I just wanted to show how this looks when you're putting these staples in. It's nothing crazy. The staples go in really nice. And those are those 1/4 inch staples, the T50s. And you don't need, at least what we're doing, we don't need a ton of these. We're just trying to get it held on. This is the back side of it. So that's how that looks when they go in. That's what you should be looking for. All right, it looks like we've got this thing pretty much done. We just wrapped the plastic all the way around, cut out for the door. And inside of here, it's actually really nice. Probably could have cleaned this off first, but whatever. We've got this support down. We put some wood underneath it to help support it because it's just a fence panel. Closed off underneath. We're gonna leave that porthole open that goes into it was the room for the hens, but you know, hey. And then over here, it's just totally closed in. We've got a couple platforms to put the big plants on, and some other stuff that's gonna be in here. So overall, I think it turned out really well. I'll walk you guys around to the back. So here it is from the backside. So that 100-foot run did really well. It got us all the way around, and we have quite a bit of plastic left that we can save for next year. I don't know if you guys can see the top, but we got it all done. I think it turned out pretty good. What do you guys think? And here's a quick view of all those plants. So we have lots of big plants that have to go inside of there. It's actually already getting pretty hot. So we're trying to get this stuff loaded in there now. We got one of the other small beds covered up and protected. And then over here, we also covered up one of the beds that's out that way. The other one doesn't really have anything in it yet. And then this one, we've got all the plants that we're gonna load in there, loaded in. So hopefully we can protect. And then these other guys here, we'll just wrap plastic around those as we need to. As far as protecting, these are actually rose bushes, so we do wanna keep those safe if we can. One more quick look inside. Nothing's really changed much. Lots of plants. There we go. All right, guys, thanks for coming along with us on this one. We got to wrap up because we are losing the sunlight. And again, thanks for coming along. Hopefully this video gave you some tips or tricks or whatever, or you just enjoyed watching me get racked by a shovel and cover this thing with plastic. I just got racked by a shovel. I wanted to share it. There's the shovel for proof. Anyways, thanks for watching. Social media links below. Thanks for watching everything that we do and supporting what we do, and see you guys in the next part.